today I'm making this kind of behind the scenes video really quick. Today is my photo shoot day with my art. A couple times a year I will just take a bunch of photos with my art in different outfits and with different canvases and all that. It's because it gives me promotion material for the rest of the year. And so I wanted to make this really short video because I see so many artists out there hiding behind their art and just not getting in front of the camera, and I want to show you that it's so easy to do so. I'm going to show you how I get all the white in my photos, which is super big on Instagram, and yeah, because I know the power of you being in your photos. The viewer, the potential buyer, can connect your art with a human being, and it's just another level when you do that. And I guarantee you getting in front of your photos will give you double the likes. I get double the likes on something I am physically in rather if I just post a photo with my art. So I'm going to be showing you a couple tricks of being in the photo as well as just taking photos with your art. So let's get to it. Okay, so I just want to back the camera up just a bit. I'm actually filming from my iPad right now because I have my iPhone here on a stand on a tripod. Let me show you. So I just got this tripod off of Amazon, and you can extend the legs and make it be super tall if you'd like, or like I do, I just set it on my desk and put my iPhone in there and we're good to go. The second thing I have is lighting. So the first thing with your iPhone, you don't need a crazy amazing camera to do this. All you really need is an iPhone and some lighting. So I have a ring light right here. Let me kind of turn it down so you can kind of see. So I have a ring light right here. Whoops. And as you can see, like, it really just changes. Having a little bit of light changes so much as opposed to none. Everything's all shadowed and dark and not so fun. So we're just going to keep this on. And what I do whenever I take photos, I'll actually go up against this white wall. I have just a plain white wall that I put nothing on. Right now I have a blank canvas in front of it. And I'll just take pictures in front of it. I'll put big canvases, little canvases, a bunch, whatever, as long as it's on a white wall. This room used to be beige and it was just really hard to get like Instagrammable photos, so I painted it white. Spent 30 bucks on a gallon of paint and there you go. And so yeah. So now I position the camera behind the ring light so you can see what it looks like kind of from a camera's angle. This is what it looks like from your point of view, and then this is what it looks like from my point of view on my iPhone. So this is the view directly from my iPhone. This is where I'm going to be taking all my photos. As you can see, it's literally just a plain white wall behind there. Just super white and clean, and the light from my ring light really just puts a lot of light on my face and anything I put right in front of it. So as long as you have just a plain white background, actually, I mean, as you've seen, my studio is super busy. There's stuff everywhere, but you'll never know it from this angle. This is because all you need is just a plain wall of some kind. And we're going to start from small to big. So I have these postcard prints of the month. I have basically you pay like $7 a month, and I send out these really cute postcard prints, and they're all about 6x9, and I need to take some photos with them. I need to promote my product. So we're going to start with the little thing first, and yeah, so I'm going to hold up one of these postcards. Let's see, let's do the elephant. And I'm going to hold one up, but no matter which one I hold up, I can always Photoshop a different one in later. So I'm going to go to my camera settings. It's just on photo, and I am going to set the timer for 3 seconds. And yeah, so I'm going to press photo, set back, smile pretty, and that's it. And then I'll actually do that a couple times, and by a couple I mean like 30 times per one, because I'm super picky, and really it takes a while to get the hang of it. And when I do this, I'll do different poses like this. I'll put it right here, I'll put it on this side, I'll go below it, I'll hold it out, I'll like do something weird like this, like anything I can think of to just be a little original. So everybody would do this, you know, and everybody would do this. but you want to like kind of like amp it up and be like, okay, I'm going to be like this. I'm going to have my hand up. I'm going to be smiling super big. I know it's cheesy and I feel kind of weird doing this. And so if I look a little weird, you're going to feel a little strange doing this as well. It's a little superficial, but these photos, they will come in handy so much. And so when I'm doing this, I will often switch shirts. So I do this because you don't want to see the exact same photo all the time on your Instagram or your social media. People want to think you're switching it up, and this is a really good way for them to think that it's a different day. And even though it still feels kind of silly, I'll take a couple photos and then I'll switch shirts again. And then I'll take some more. And so when I am choosing outfits, so as you can see, this is the exact same shirt, but in different colors. And so I'll take a couple photos with this one. I might grab a different print. I might grab one that's a long ways instead of horizontal, and take a few photos with that one, so that the different postcard prints just have a different outfit with them. And yeah. Okay, so next up we have my 12 by 12 paintings. So this is part of a paint book series that I'm getting ready to do, and I'm getting ready to promote the book, and so I want to promote all the paintings that are inside of it. So same setup. I'm going to step back a little bit more because this one is a little bit bigger and takes up more space, and I'm going to take some more photos. So I'm going to set this up timer. Press photo for 3 seconds, step back, and that's it. And then do that about 30 more times, maybe like this and this and this. And actually, I'm going to take this and we're going to sit down and do a couple of these because you can only do so many standing, right? Okay, so now we've got the 12 by 12s, and we just have another angle now. We're just switching it up a little bit, and this is what it looks like from the camera. How cute is this, right? And so yeah, I'll just take a couple photos with my timer like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and however I want. And I'm going to choose the best couple ones to edit. And also keep in mind that I have a lot of paintings that are of 12 by 12. And so I can just Photoshop edit any photo or any painting that I want into it, and super easy. Okay, and then once you have enough photos that you'd like of this particular angle, we're gonna switch outfits again. There we go. And so yeah, so like I said, I like to choose like just plain items of clothing because you want the painting to stand on its own. Like, you don't want to have like a big, like a shirt with a whole lot of distraction on it, I guess. So black, white, solid colors are always the best choice. And those are the ones that I like to use anyway. You can do whatever you want, but this is what I like. And then, so I'll just maybe take a couple photos like this with this one too. So timer. And then we'll do a bunch of other ones. So maybe like sitting out to the side, just all the different things. And now we're gonna do the biggest size canvas. So notice I have a blank canvas right here. I'm really just giving away all my secrets in this. But sometimes I'll just take a photo with a blank canvas and have the ring light pretty close up here so that it illuminates me and not the canvas. So I will Photoshop in a high quality image of a painting that I have done that is this size, and that way the light can be super close to me and light me up, and it doesn't glare on the painting. So this is an example of one of the paintings that I make on the regular, just very colorful animals, and if you put them too close to the light, it kind of has a glare. Oh, it's not really showing right now, but I promise it does. And so getting the light however you like it on yourself, and just photoshopping in one of your paintings that is true to the size of the canvas you're standing beside, it's just a good way to make things look super clean. So I'm going to show you how I take photos with a blank canvas. So we're actually going to go to the phone. And this is what it looks like on the camera. Just super clean, all white, and I'm standing out a bit in black, and I'll just do a couple poses. So I'll just kind of run over there, do the self timer, do one to the side. Oftentimes to the side, it makes you look way slimmer than just right out front. Although you could do that too. Maybe hands on your hips, to the side like this, in front of it. Maybe get a little creative with it and be like, look what I painted. And mouth open, mouth closed, just be creative with it. Do whatever you want. I do a lot of me looking at the painting, or the blank painting, lack thereof one right now. That's just because sometimes it's kind of hard to make yourself look super happy or genuinely happy in a photo. Sometimes you can kind of like make yourself laugh like that looks super genuine, but there's only so many times. So if you're a little tired at the end of the day, just look at the canvas, maybe like this pose, or I don't know, whatever pose you want to do. But just look at the canvas, look at the camera, do a few here and there, and just kind of experiment with it. Also, looking at the canvas, I feel like kind of takes a little bit of the vanity off of it, off of yourself, and it's just like, here, focus on my beautiful art. I'm in it, I painted it, but put the focus here. And so yeah, I'm going to take a couple with this, and then I'm going to switch shirts again. This is just a drastically different shirt than I was wearing. And I'm just going to take a couple photos with this. I'll just be like, looking at it, looking at the camera, same thing. And sometimes I'll even lower the canvas and get right behind it. Maybe put it up to here. Actually, I'm just going to show you. Okay, so this is just another example of just kind of a different angle, and so I'll maybe like get behind it, lean on it, and just be at a different side, really close to it, and just smile and just take photos like that. Okay, real quick, I actually just switched the camera around. Right behind you is the blank white wall, and then I just switched it around, and I have a bunch of my prints hanging up here, and there's magic in numbers. So if you have a painting that you've already done and you have other paintings around like prints, put them all together. Just kind of experiment. Sometimes I'll just kind of stack them up on the walls however I want, and to just get like different views of things. And I'll take a photo with a new painting in front of a bunch of other paintings. It's just, it gives it a, like, I don't know, more of a, like a wow factor, and to see like all of your stuff, you know, because this is a little bit more impressive than just one painting. So never underestimate the power of just putting all your paintings together, or as much as you can, and take a photo with them, or putting a bunch of blank canvases up and photoshopping a bunch of your paintings in them. Now for a hack on how to take photos of just your art without you in them and have a super clean white background. So I have my blank canvas right here, and right here I have a little like thumbnail thing, thumbtack thing, whatever you call it, and stuck in. And it stays because on the back there is a little support like beam piece of wood thing, and so it just sticks right in there. It's super sturdy. And what I'll do is I'll take one of my smaller paintings, put it on there straight, and then put some light on it like you always do, and take a photo just straight on, complete clean white background. The shadow kind of gives it a little bit of definition, but it's just so clean and so white spaced and just amazing for Instagram. Your followers are gonna love it. So that's just a super quick hack on how to take photos of just your art with a very clean background. And that's basically it. That's how I take photos with my art. I'll spend a few hours, really. I think I spent about 3 hours tonight just kind of getting things situated the way I want them, getting a real smile, and taking a bunch of photos with different things. And it's so much easier this way because I spent about 3 hours, and that's kind of a lot. But now I don't even have to think about promotional material, promo photos or anything for basically the entire holiday season. And so yeah, it's just kind of nice to just get it out, and get it done, and then edit them later. So I'm probably not going to edit all of them right now. I'm probably just going to get a couple favorites that I really like, save them in a folder, and then I'll edit as I create new paintings. But I'm going to show you really quick how the editing process works. Okay, so now that we've taken 100 photos or so, we're going to go to Ribbit.com. As you can see, Ribbit.com right up there. And you're going to click Start Editing right down here. And then Upload Photo. And I am going to actually choose, so I saved them all on my desktop as 2019 fourth quarter photos. And we're going to go through, and I actually just saved a really good one right up here. I'm going to choose it. And then as you can see it right here, this is one that just has really bad glare like I was talking about. And so we're just going to come down here to Photo Basket, and I'm just going to replace this image totally. Actually, it's right here. Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm just going to turn it like this. Bam! Now it looks like that is in the actual photo. And actually, so if you go down here, you can tell that my finger gets cut off just a bit. And so we're just going to fade that out. Take the eraser down here. And then we're just going to erase this part so that my finger shows up again. Super simple. Bam. Fade it back. That's it. Man, okay, now I'm going to do some actual fun stuff. So I'm going to crop it. Maybe right there. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to, let's see, so right here, you can keep the photo or you can make it all into one photo by just doing this. However, I'm just going to go back because I am wanting to edit this back photo only. And if you add them both together, then any changes that you make over here will be on this as well. And we want to keep this completely perfect. So we're going to come up here. I'm just going to do the auto fix. See what that does. Oh no, not at all. Got out. Let's see. I'm just going to, what do I want to do? Maybe up the saturation and down the temperature just a little bit. Once you messing with this temperature, it really takes it from like warm to cool. As you can see, it's pretty cool back there now, instead of just being all yellow. And then exposure. I just amp up the highlights just a bit, just to make things a bit whiter. That looks good. Apply. Good enough. And then we're gonna go save it. Save it as, I always save it as a PNG. No need to compress it. Example. We'll just save it as Panda Postcard 1. Save. And that's it. That's basically how you Photoshop or edit a brand new photo or a painting you've recently done into a new photo like that. Nobody will know. And really, I could have put anything in there. I could have put the panda, I could have put the elephant or anything, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so I hope this helps. Please be in your photos. And yeah, let me know what you think of this video and if this helped you. Good night. I'm gonna go to bed now.